Well, welcome one and all to the Garage of Eternal Mess. Look, I've sorted out my storage for my cardboard. Just going to run through a few pickups, then I'm going to take you inside and you can have a look at how I display and list my shoes. So what we got, dear Lord, all this, everything here needs listing. Christmas lights, I think they appeared in a previous video. That's a bag of Hoover accessories. So we're going to glaze over that lot. Picked up from Tesco's, I believe, for £2. Amazon, £7. I've got them on eBay for £6. No idea if I'll sell them. We'll soon find out. It's getting to that time of year when they get angry because they're all drunk on rotten apples. So I'm hoping somebody's going to want them. Cheap Breville toaster. Still need to test that. Akai MPK Mini. Fully working. This is a Vinted pickup. These I'm picking up on Vinted. I'm putting them straight on auction on eBay. I'm not doing buy it now. I'm putting them on auction and just letting people pay what they want to pay for them and just putting the starting bid at what I've paid for them. Then you don't have to pay for a reserve or any of that good stuff. And fingers crossed to sell. I've got one on there on auction at the minute. But obviously what I don't want to do is list this one as well. And then I've got two on there, and then they're competing with each other. So wait for the other one to finish, then this one can get listed. Oh my goodness, there's loads. That part. This is charity shop bundle. So this, which is one's the speakers and one's the hi-fi JVC. The only solds I've seen on them are in separates. So somebody bought the speaker separate for £50 and somebody bought these for 80. The actual hi-fi for 80. I could put it out for 130 for both, I suppose. Get it gone. A little Sony, just a little audio, what am I doing reading that? Just a little Sony hi-fi system. That was all part of the bundle. The bundle was £100, so that was included in the bundle. They were included in the bundle. This was included in the bundle. It's just a little portable cassette player, but it's got USB, so you can transfer your cassettes to USB. That's the other Akai. That I already had. That was part of the bundle. Little LED projector and a Humax HD DVD receiver. And then not all this, some of this, but not all of this. I don't want to put anything that I've not listed over there because I'm going to lose what I've done and what I haven't. 2 pairs of these SFR Stompers. These are a £5 a piece. However, there's a receipt in one of these for £45. For one pair, I believe. Might have been £45 for both of them. I've seen solds on eBay for these of £15. So I think the £5 is fairly safe. Even if I put them out for a tenner a piece, I'll pretty much double my money. And as you can see, they're in fantastic condition. There's a receipt. Oh, you can barely see it. £41, whatever it was. 40 odd quid. I'm presuming that was for one because it doesn't say ×2 on it. So they were a £5 a piece. There is some stuff that was priced up from a charity shop and some that wasn't. So some stuff's come off the shelves, some's come from the storeroom at the back. It's whatever they decide to sell me. I don't go through and pick. A caravan wheel lock is coming up to that time of year when everybody's putting the caravans in storage. So hopefully that'll go out fairly well. A little bush. Oh, it's nice, a Pure. I didn't even see it was a Pure. Pure Evoke. Radio. I'm not sure if I've got a power lead for this one. Might have. Might be one in here. Tiny little Pure portable one. Well, they're all portable, aren't they? And then what brand is that one? A Pure digital alarm clock with the iPod adapter on the top. What else did we got? I just wonder if there's anything else I've got that you haven't seen. Oh, yes. Car boot. Oh, God, yeah, there's all this over here. Car boot pickups from Sunday. Car boot Sunday was terrible. I did do a video on it, but it really wasn't worth putting out. I picked up about 5 things maybe at a push. That's just all my rubbish. This was part of the charity shop haul. DeLonghi coffee machine, and look, the dirty grebs that had it previous that brought it into the charity shop have left their coffee in it. So I'll test and clean and that can be listed. Excuse me. These Fox F3 motocross boots, they're in fairly rough condition and the little tabs are all breaking up. You see they're brittle, just falling apart. Now the thing is, you can buy these separate. and redone them. So that's what I've put in the listing. I've put an accurate listing to tell people that they've gone, and then I've also left them a link to where they can go pick them up if they want to pick them up. One of the little Munchkin foldable booster seats, picked that up. So those with a pair of Alpine Star carbon gloves, those, and I can't remember the brand on that. It looks like City, but it's not. A female motorbike jacket in lovely condition, all free, 20 quid. So I thought, well, I'll get the money back out of them. Whatever they sell for as a bonus, then you've got the gloves as well. What else is there? Oh yes, part of that bundle from the charity shop. G-Tech portable handheld. Some tiny little travel hair straighteners. That didn't come with it. And I think that might be about it for this week's pickups. Up to press. I'm going to go back towards the end of the week and see if they've got any more stock out. I'm pretty sure that's about it. Oh God, there's not. Well, it might be, but there's still all this to list in here as well. I forgot about that. A couple of little Lego kits, ruined boxes because they were packaged terribly. This is all still to list. I don't know if you guys have seen any of this in previous videos. Twin DVD in car. A little. Is that the Bush one? No, it's Tesco's. Little Tesco's digital radio. Tiny little push jog-proof portable CD. Crown. Digital radio, and then a little Oxford trickle charger. The only thing I want to do with this is, what's the output? 14.4 volts. Oh, it is. So it's 14 volts. I'm probably going to keep this because I've got a car that I want to keep the battery trickle charged on. So if you would like to see what that car is, we will go outside and have a look. It's a bit different. There you go. I will ask anybody at any time if they've got things and if they're selling them. So this, believe it or not, belonged to a customer, and he gave me a price. We agreed on it, and it's now here. And as you can see, it doesn't even fit on the drive. I believe it's close to 20 foot long. It's an absolute barge. I love it. You get so many people coming up and talking to you about it. It's 7 litre, and I think it's got about 130 horsepower, which is just insane. But yeah, I want to put that trickle charger on there, so I'm going to keep that for myself. Every reseller is going to be able to sympathise and identify with this mess. So this is what you do when you've not got a table in your garage to work on. Everything has to come in the house. Come in the house to get listed, go back into the garage. Come in the house to get packaged, go back in, put it in the car. So this is everything that's going out from the weekend sales. The Pinter kit that I bought for a tenner, that went out for 35. There is a pair of Converse Comme des Garçons which I picked up for £12. They've gone out for 38, I do believe. Part of the that was a Dyson Hoover head that I pulled out of a skip. That's gone for £12.95, but it's brand new in box. That is a Carrera First Start Line controller. That's gone out for a £5, but I paid a £5 for 2 whole sets with loads of extra excuse me, bits and pieces, and they've all gone. TV, charity shop pickup, that was £10. That's gone out for 25. There is a Evoque Pure, no it wasn't Evoque, a Pure Evoque something with the battery pack chargeable. That's gone out for 50 quid, 58 quid, something like that. That was another £10 pickup at the car boot, or £20 pickup. Charity shop, I lied. And then I can't remember what's in the others. So these are all car boot pickups from the weekend. Literally everything that's in here is car boot pickups from the weekend. That's not so good. Oh, poop. Oh, I'll give them to the charity shop. They can come out of there. I'm not doing that with them. These were all... I paid up on some of these just because of the condition of them. Some of them were 15 quid, some of them were 20 quid, and 2 pairs of them were only £3 a pair. So in the 20 quid selection, we have a pair of Saucony Ignition 3s. But I mean, look at the condition of them. They're literally brand new. Could possibly list them No. Cool. I was going to say new other, but there's no chance of that now. I've just smelt them. Right, they'll get a little Febreze and then they'll be listed and on the way out. Pair of white Adidas leather gazelles. Lovely condition, really not too bad at all. All the soles are still attached at the sides, which is where you sometimes get problems with them. The underneaths are in really good condition with very little wear, just a little discoloration. I won't even bother cleaning all of these because I don't want to spend the time doing them for the difference it's going to make to them. So that's those. Those, £3 with these. Same stall, same woman, £3 for a pair of Air Max. Again, really nice condition, hardly any wear at all. Both size 5, so they're not brilliant sizes for reselling. Pair of size 7 Crocs. They were 15, but again, really lovely condition. These are big sizes. I think I've got 2 pairs of Brooks. These are both big sizes. As you can tell, look at the size of them next to my hand. Huge, great big sizes. UK 14s. But once again, rubber's still soft. Everything's still soft. There's no cracks, splits. There's very little wear underneath. They are a little bit grubby. I might give these a little wipe just on the soles just to make them a bit more appealing when they're up for sale. But no splits, no toe poke where the toes come through, no holes. They were 20. These were 20. Again, very little wear. I think that's pretty much the only wear there. They've even got the tiny little grids on the bottom, still intact. Another 20 quid, probably size 14s again, I'd say. 12s this time. Oh, I wonder where they've gone. Oh, there you go. There's the gloves. Alpine Star, carbon fibre, and Gore-Tex. Everybody knows to look out for Gore-Tex. Fairly worn, no holes. As long as you show pictures of everything. That's what I always say. If the buyer knows what they're getting, there's no reason to have comebacks. So they'll be going on. Oh yeah, picked up one of the old lightsabers. One of the old, these jobbies. I don't know if it's meant to have another 2 pieces on the end or not. I have not got a clue. But that's what I got. And that's, whoops. That's what's going to be sold. And then my last pair is a pair of Skechers Arch Fit women's golf shoes. But again, look underneath. These are 15. Just look underneath. They're literally like brand new. UK 8s. Good size. So yes, that's all my shoes. So what I'm going to do is show you how I list my shoes. And hopefully you can maybe take something away from it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a master of anything. My eBay store's tiny, probably 115 to 20 items at any one time. But I watched a video years ago on how to do this, and then I literally just adopted it for myself, put a bit of a twist on it, and then this is how I list all my shoes now. So what we have is the cheapest ring light I could find, about 12 quid, something like that offline. With your phone holder in the middle. All I've done is plugged it into my telly. Little pizza chopping board. The old stand at the back, they were 50p each from a car boot. I've got 4 of them. And then literally all I will do is you get your shoes. For me, this is how I do it. If you guys do it differently, if you guys know a better way of doing it, please let me know. Tuck the old laces in, so you've not got the tie at the top, which makes them look a bit neater. Pop in your old shoe trees. One in there. That one sits at the front, just like that. Same again with the other one. You can go through and straighten your laces up and stuff if you want, twist them round so they don't sit. It all depends on how long you want to stay on your hands and knees doing this. I mean, I need to build a table in the garage for packaging, listing, all the other bits and pieces, and then I'll be away. And essentially, that is how I list my items, and what the customer will see when they look on eBay is that. So that is how everything's listed. And then, so that's the first picture that will go up. After that, I'll do a frontwards picture, and then the other side picture, and then a back picture. I'll turn them over so people can see the soles. If there's a lot of wear, I'll do them the other way as well so they can see the front of the soles. And then I will take a picture of the insides like that without the shoe trees in, and then I will take a picture of the label. And that will be a pair listed. I chuck them over there, do all the photos for all my shoes in one hit, and then sit over there on my laptop or my phone and just putting in the details, everything on eBay, and putting the prices and shipping and all the rest of it in. What I do is I'll take What I do is take the shoes, I'll put them in the bag, and I'll sit the bag next to me. So after I've done all the pictures, I can be 100% sure. I can really go through them with a fine-tooth comb when I'm in a more comfortable seating position rather than being on the floor. Go through them with a fine-tooth comb and just make sure there's no rips, tears or anything like that. You check them as much as you can in the field, but if you spend too long looking at one pair of shoes before you pick them up and buy them, you get to the next stall and somebody's bought something that you could have made 20 quid on. So you can't, as much as you need to be standing there and checking everything, you can't spend 10 minutes on one stall looking at one pair of shoes. You need to get on and get to the next one. So that's when you've got the time to sit down and go through them with a fine-tooth comb and make sure that they're right. Sit there, do your listings, put anything in. And if there is anything else you need to do, if you found a little mark or something like that, you can just hold it in your hand, take an extra picture, and then add that to your listings. So that's going to be my job for this afternoon, is getting all these shoes listed. Now, on the advice of Cookie and the Haydens podcast, essentially what he said to do regards listing, which makes sense to me, is to do scheduled listings. So if you've got, let's make it easy, 7, 14, 21 items. You've got 21 items that need listing. Don't list them all on one day and then watch your store sort of slowly decrease over the week because you're not listing thing every day. List 3 items a day on scheduled listings. I'm currently up to, today's Sunday, I did a load of items yesterday. I put 3 items on yesterday to start yesterday. I put 3 items on to start today. I'm going to do all these. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pairs of trainers. There's 8 pairs of trainers. There's 3, 6, 9. There's nearly 3 days worth of listings there. So I could put 3 pairs a day on for the following week. So that means if I don't pick a lot up next week, I've still got fresh listings starting every day and still kicking that eBay process in to say to tell eBay that I'm an active user and I'm listing because they're just popping up every day, new items every single day. But it means that if I've done it all, apart from packaging up, I've got nothing to do for an entire week unless I pick our house up. I've got nothing to do for an entire week because my eBay's doing itself. It's listing stuff itself. I'm not sitting here and taking photographs for every day, for day in, day out. I just need to do it once a week. So yeah, that's so essentially that's how I do it. So I'm going to make a start on these. I've got the flipping flash on. How annoying. So I'm going to make a start on these, get some listings done, get some stuff scheduled, get some stuff on. I'm on Wednesday today, and my listings are all up to date until I'm on Monday today. My listings are all up to date till sort of Wednesday, Thursday. So once I've done all these, we will probably have listings well into the middle of next week. Thanks ever so much for watching, guys. As always, like and subscribe. It's completely free. You know, it makes sense. And good luck in your reselling career, because it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, is it? So we'll take a quick picture of this tag, and then I will just show you. Try and keep your fingers out of it. Nobody wants to see your fingers in pictures. So just get it like that, and boop. So if I now go here, you can see, oops, what it will look like. There we go. And that's what your listing will look like. Perfect. Thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Much love to all of you. I'll see you in the next one.